Hey there everyone, welcome back to Squee-El's gaming channel. Today, we are playing some Resident Evil 8. But now that we're done with the DLC, I am starting my second playthrough of the base game. I already beat it a long time ago, before I started my YouTube channel. But I just got to the point where you get your first save here, so you're kind of into like the second chapter of the game, I guess, at this point, because the first chapter is pretty cinematic with your daughter, and you're just watching some cutscenes, and then she gets kidnapped, and you pretty much follow her out here, to this like village, so to speak, and you're trying to figure out where she is and how you're going to save her. And we already had one run in with the lichens, which are like these kind of werewolf type infected, I don't know. But they're still running around, and we've kind of just barely survived. They got distracted, but they're still around, and we're still determined to find our daughter. That was kind of one right there. I will probably do one other video. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to that point. I'm kind of playing this game in between a lot of other games because there's a bunch of big games going on right now. The DLC was just my priority. Ooh, this might actually help me out. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Some lichen guys out here. But anyway, I'm going to do a time jump after this video, and there's some pretty cool points much later in the game that if I want to maybe get some gameplay of. There's a situation in particular I'm thinking of with Ethan. There's really several good situations for gameplay. But then there's also a point in the game where you get to use Chris Redfield for a minute, and his section is really action-packed. So we might get some gameplay for those, but it might take me a while to get to that point. So just be looking out for those videos at some point. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to be out here in the open so I can see these jerks.
Close the door, please.
Oh. Yeah, as you kind of saw there for a split second, they already bit some of my fingers off in a previous cutscene, the jerks.
Stay back.
Please, don't hurt us.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just glad to see normal people at last. Have you seen any other survivors?
No. They're all in Louise's house, and she's not answering and the gate is locked.
Quiet girl. He's an outsider.
Oh. Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louise's house.
Quiet. Must be a way inside. Stay here. Be quiet. Don't move until I get those gates open.
Well, Mr. Ethan all confident that he can even do that. We've been struggling to stay alive ourselves here. I forget. I think I need a crank for this or something. Classic Resident Evil where you need like a certain part or something to be able to progress. Yeah, I thought maybe I would come back here and find something, but I guess not really. Oh, here we go, some ammo. Or gunpowder to craft ammo. There we go. See what we got in here. Or not, because it's a locked door. My plan for this video is to probably just play a good portion of this. After you finish the village part here, you end up making your way towards the castle. And I'm not a big fan of the castle part. The castle ends on a really high note with some cool characters and boss fights. But it's just getting to that point. Once you first get into the castle, you have to roam around and solve puzzles and figure out which way to go and whatnot. It's pretty tedious. It feels like some really old-style Resident Evil games for like a hot minute, which I'm sure is what they were going for.
We'll be safe in here.
But this is one of the environments I really like. This is the village itself outside the castle.
Hey.
Got these survivors that used to live here, and everything's kind of chaotic with just monsters sort of in control of everything now.
Has always protected us.
Nobody's answer.
Father? We have to get inside.
Hello? Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice.
stop shouting, you'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Father! For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
That's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are our friends. Go on, go inside. Come now, this way. You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
Julian, go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go! Well, if Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan.
Huh. That was easy.
Wait here.
I kind of remember this part. It has been a minute since I played the original game. I remember it pretty well overall. But, yeah, there's my old file up there. Oh. Gonna lock the door behind you, huh? The game, obviously, I feel like most people are pretty familiar with Resident Evil games at this point, but it's kind of a mix between, you know, your horror style, your third-person shooter, and then a lot of it's sometimes just kind of storytelling and cinematic stuff. Oh, hey, now the door's unlocked. Let's go.
Come inside, the others are waiting.
Those lichens outside are only gonna leave us alone for so long.
Outsiders, you're gonna get us all killed.
Right, Anton. He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left. All that's left? There is no one left! A worthless invalid, a stupid, wailing bitch. And you drag a bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing and expect to be all safe? There is no safe. Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow?
It's just interesting that even now that the game's played in third person, you get to still see some of these like sequences in first person, how the game was originally played.
Put a sock in it, Roxana!
That's enough! This house has protected my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
We don't know. One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us. And they kept coming.
Wait, Louisa. Where is your husband?
Oh boy.
No. No, he is out there.
Oh, he's not dead. Okay.
Somewhere. He went to get help. Yes, that's it. He went to fetch help.
Let us pray. For him. For all of us.
Good idea. Come.
People obviously hanging on by a thread here. Seems like if you don't get this guy help, though, he's gonna be done anyway. Let me know in the comments if you guys prefer first person or third person, just overall, or to this game specifically, since it was built for first person. But me personally, I always prefer third person. That's the classic RE perspective, and I just prefer third person. And also maybe let me know if you guys are gonna replay the game, maybe, since they did this fat update, or if you were just interested in the DLC, or if you've maybe even played the game at all yet. If not, this would be a great time to jump into Resident Evil 8. Mother Miranda, yeah, that's the lady that has our daughter, I believe. That's one name she goes by.
That prayer, I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
So, I believe, I remember how this part progresses.
There is wisdom in her devotion, though.
I won't skip the story. I know you guys are only getting a small tease of it, of the Resident Evil base game campaign from my videos. But hopefully it's enough to make you guys want to play the game some more yourselves. Trying to pick some interesting sequences here. Yeah, this guy's turn, so As I say, I thought this situation ended badly. I was just trying to remember how. This guy's like infected. But instead of turning into zombies in this village, they become these werewolf type monsters. They just become rabid. And there goes everyone. Ah.
Let him go!
Wow, I was gonna say, hopefully you're strong-willed. I need help.
I said no!
Alright, well, good job, lady.
I'm so sorry, Father.
Hey,
You had to.
that wasn't your father anymore.
I wasn't trying to
You
die
did the
here.
right thing. Elena, no! There's nothing you can do!
Papa!
This entire place is collapsing! You couldn't save him. He was already gone.
Leave me alone.
No, we're getting out of here. Together.
I need to start the engine. So, that little segment's done. Let's get this car going. We can try to escape this place, which is just conveniently a car there. Seems like a much bigger house, too.
If we could just get through this wall.
A lot of this, too, in these games, as always. This game just kind of has all the things for Resident Evil. I like it. It's got the scare. It's got the puzzle solving. It's got this kind of stuff, you know, looking for items, running around and exploring. It's got a good story with good cinematics. I do have some minor complaints about Resident Evil 8, but now that they added third person, I think this is definitely up there in one of my top at least 3 or 4. It's not my favorite Resident Evil 8, but it was already a pretty decent one, and then just the addition of third person, to me, just automatically moved it up to now it's just like one of the best. I'd say maybe this one's my number 3 Resident Evil 8 games. Maybe let me know in the comments as well which, maybe what your top 3 Resident Evil games are for the franchise. For me, it goes 6, 4, and 8. And I know the fact that my favorite Resident Evil is 6 is just like blasphemy among most fans, but it is what it is. I really enjoyed 6. Start the engine. Alright, let's get out of here, I guess. Nothing else to see. But yeah, I'd say before, I thought it was just kind of a decent one. It was so-so, but with third person, I think that's enough to take this game up to my 3rd favorite Resident Evil game. Especially with the DLC. Now, honestly, the DLC I had a little bit of mixed feelings on as well, but I really like it. The series is going in a good direction, and I'm just happy that they can do it now without completely abandoning the third-person fans, which is what I thought they were going to do originally when they launched this game and Resident Evil 7. They just kind of seemed like they were trying to do something totally new. And I was like, I like new, but also I kind of like things to somewhat remain consistent, especially when it comes to perspective, because to me that just kind of affects the whole experience of the game. It's not something that should just be changed so easily. But that's just my opinion. I know they're trying to do it to find this new balance in horror, because a lot of fans weren't pleased with how scary some of the previous ones were getting. But yeah, this one's definitely got some creepy moments.
Grab on. Hurry.
A little sad that, 1, that I played this game before I started my YouTube channel originally, and then 2, that it took them kind of so long to bring third person to this game, because if this game was like a fresh launch and I didn't have a whole bunch of other games I was playing, I probably would do like a full walkthrough of this game.
Once we get out of here, maybe you'll get to meet them.
That'd be good.
I guess we're going up now. Yeah.
Come on, it'll hold. There, that's our way out.
Thank God. But what then? The village is still full of monsters. We can't fight them. There's too many.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
talk like that.
I can
We'll
attest
find
to
a
that. I
safe
kind
house
of
to put
tried
you in
fighting
until
them,
I
but they
can
just
find my
kept coming.
daughter. My hunch is she's in that old castle.
No. That place is full of nothing but blood and death. And I don't want to be alone while you're... Father?
Elena, no. That's
Yeah,
not
this
him.
part I
Not
remember.
anymore.
He said my name. Father!
Wait, it's not safe. Stay there. Come on, give me your hand.
Ethan, go! Save your daughter!
Elena, don't give up. Reach for me. God damn it.
And she just got swallowed up by this tiny little flame here.
Why is everyone dying on me? This is just too much.
Yeah, I don't think he realized what all he was getting into when he embarked on this quest to save his daughter. Alright, back to third person. Let's get out of here.
This place is going mad. Why the fuck is this happening again? Shit!
Wouldn't think he'd be able to just smash the wall like that with his hand that's less like totally messed up there, but... Oh, I was gonna say. Go down here, I guess. I have a mine now I could place, I guess. Can I open this with a screwdriver? Oh wow, I can. How about that? Oh, and it's one of the other, I need this. One of the little pieces I need to open a certain door. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Who's there?
Oh, stop! Mother Miranda!
Hey!
Oh yeah, I forgot we already got to see her. This character is interesting.
Who was...
Ends up being one of the key bosses in the game. I won't tell you much more than that. We're about to get like... That's what's going to be cool about this video. I got some interesting gameplay of one of my favorite areas, the village here. You do kind of come back to the village several times throughout the game, so you tend to get a little bit more used to this area. But there are several environments in the game, including the castle, which, like I said, once we get there, that's probably where I'm going to put a pin in it, because I don't want to do too much gameplay for the castle, but... Got this old lady, which, she kind of helped you out earlier. She's opening gates for us and being ominous. But alright. So I go back in here, can go ahead and hit up a save. As I said in the DLC, pretty much just save whenever you can. And now that I've done that, there is a gate, or not like this type of thing over here, this or whatever, which requires 2 crests. So we'll put one on. I gotta line it up, if I recall. Something like that, I forget. About like that, maybe? Yeah. And same with the maiden here. I'll line it up. And there we go. And now that's open. You can't get to a whole lot of the rest of the village at this point in the game, otherwise I'd show you a little bit more.
Nothing but blood and death.
Here we are at the castle. There is actually a demo for the game too that you can get for free if you don't own the game. And the demo gives you about an hour to try the game, and the demo actually places you in the castle. So if you watch this video and you're curious as to what comes next, but you don't own the game, you could actually install the demo and play for an hour and run around in the castle, because that's where I'm going to call this one quits, like I said. But we got a tiny bit more story here. Lock from the other side. You do kind of come back to a lot of this and end up running around and unlocking areas you couldn't get to before. I do remember this part, so let's do this.
Well, well.
got old. I think this guy's name is Heisenberg or something like that. I don't even remember. But he's another boss type character.
Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're not local. Even better. Mother Miranda's gonna love you.
Dun 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 dun. Ethan tends to get messed up quite a bit in this game. Honestly, even though it's a video game, I still think it's kind of ridiculous how much punishment he takes and still walks around.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertainment.
Now we're gonna get to meet another character. Everyone should know this one. She's a fan favorite. Well, that's a boss character right there. That's a boss character. The main one in the back there we already met. The guy that just snapped us. And then in the chair there to the left, everyone's favorite, Lady D. She's technically actually the next character in the game that we're going to have to contend with a little later in the story. She's a fun boss, honestly. But I don't think I'm going to do gameplay for that one. Simply because it's just going to take me too long to get to it.
The man's dick is cut off in the castle, blah, blah, blah.
I've heard all your arguments. Some of you were less persuasive than others, but I've made my decision. Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother Miranda, I must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn mouth! And don't be a sore loser! Go find your food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm the child. You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
Oh,
to
keep drawing! One day your head might actually fit your ego!
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Silence! My decision is final. There will be no argument. Remember from whence you came.
Thank you. Huh. Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin.
Let's see what you're doing. Ethan Winters.
Get ready.
No way!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Run away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
Ah, Jesus Christ!
That's right. Run for your life.
Not that way. Ah.
Very nice, Ethan.
Oh, it's this guy. As I say, there's one other boss. It's the werewolf boss. And there we go. Just took another fantastic blow from a huge hammer. And I'm still roaming around. Still left this to first person, I guess, so you could experience the carnage firsthand.
You're still alive?
Well, that's cool. I forgot that we got to see literally every boss in the game in this clip. So even though I'm not doing gameplay for the whole game, there was that. Now we got a trap. Kinda forgot what to do with this part, not gonna lie. Uh-oh. I'm running out of time. Oh, yeah, actually I remember. Gotta break that and get out of here.
Shit!
There we go.
my word. You truly are as strong as they say. Oh, you didn't think I'd let you get away. Gotta keep Donna and Moreau
Can't break the
entertained.
freaking box there.
So
So that's
now
not
it's time for the beautiful,
Uh,
blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
lucked out on that one.
Too close.
Okay.
Do those freaks have rows?
Got the box open now at least, which just had money in it. What about the other one? Handgun ammo. I can use all my stuff again, so cool. So we're officially in the castle now, but I'm still not to the point yet where I want to end the video. Which we're kind of under the castle at this point. And now we're actually right back here to where we were, where we got apprehended. So, went through all that just so we could still get through this door here. Alright, let's go. Cool scarecrows, although I'm pretty sure because those are real people that they abducted from the town. Or the village. Making sure there's no items or anything sitting around. You never know. Could be a health potion, could be some ammo. Anything really is helpful at this point. Oh, I know what part this is too. Now we've met this guy. Since I did my DLC videos first, you guys recognize this guy from the DLC.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who is
Fortunately,
anyone
he
is
turns on us and has become a problem.
a hero searching
He ends up
for
collecting
his
all
dog.
kinds of stuff from the bosses you defeat throughout the game, and I think that's how he sort of ends up acquiring power by the time the DLC happens.
And so do you.
But in the base game here, he's friendly. He is our merchant, and he's who buys and sells stuff from us.
Oh, forgive my manners. Call me the Duke. Now to business.
The Duke.
Weapons, ammunition, healing salves, anything you desire, I can provide. Well,
So,
then,
guess
feel
I'll go
free.
ahead and
Oh, now here's
see
something
what
I
we
haven't
got.
seen before.
You can upgrade your weapons, of course. You buy all the supplies, like he said. And then you can buy ammo and whatnot. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this rifle here.
Perhaps you should consider
There's not enough
minimalism.
space in my inventory. Oh, no. I can't remember. Okay, there he is. 10,000 to increase my inventory space. So then let me do this. Which actually, how many spots? It probably takes up the same amount as the shotgun here, unfortunately. Which means I just need to do a heckin' lot of rearranging. Take that, put that there. Put this there. And then these can go on the bottom. Or actually, wait. Put this one over here. This is something you can do as well. Any Resident Evil fans should be aware that, you know, you need to somewhat manage your inventory a little bit until I can afford more inventory space. But I really want this assault rifle that I have unlocked. I think technically this is an award that I unlocked, and now it's just available for purchase early on in the game for super cheap. And I don't remember if I can buy ammo for it or not. Let me see. Rifle ammo. So I need like 20,000 to get inventory space and the ammo for the rifle. So yeah. There's also a fancy knife. I could buy this. But I'm not going to right now. I already have the combat knife. I'll probably get that knife eventually. I mean, it's so cheap. It's only 100, but... Then we could also buy health items and stuff from this guy. which I really don't need. I can craft some more. I've got 2, as you see. There's my ammo. And I think I'm actually going to swap out the mine. Put a shortcut. Yeah, so where the mine is now. And then I think, can I place the mine manually? It just says equip, which, yeah, you then have it and you would place it. But the assault rifle's on my Hot Wheel, yeah, so. It's only got a couple rounds. But you'll eventually get to the point, too, in the game where you just start finding rifle ammo anyway. But that's a rough tutorial of the shop. Got that included in the video as well. Here we are. We're in the castle now. And we can no longer leave. That's the entrance, which is now sealed. So, this elevator you end up using eventually. You come back down, I think, or something. I can't remember. But this door here kind of takes you into the castle here. More or less. There's parts of it. I'm going to run down the hallway here because one of these doors, that one's locked, right now at least. One of these doors takes you to the main hall, I think. And the main hall is probably what I'm going to push for here. But this is what a lot of the castle is. It's why it kind of becomes tedious to me over time. It looks sort of cool, but also you really end up just kind of like... I kind of end up burning out on it because it's just a lot of the same, and you spend a lot of time in here, and it's really slow for a minute. Here we go. We got these characters as well. We're literally seeing everyone in this video, but these vampire ladies. These are the daughters of Lady D. It's her children. We gotta take care of them before we can mess with her. And they're all vampires. That's a lovely blow.
Man blood.
Like I said, this guy just puts up with a lot somehow. He'd have quite the injury from that. And they got you with 2 of them now. So now they just drag me all the way across the house.
Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me, daughters.
It's like, oh hey, didn't we just run into you? Fancy meeting you here.
Let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man-flesh quickly, Mother. I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Budama!
Brutal.
Oh,
Nothing a little healing potion can't fix, though, apparently. Some ridiculous moments in this game that he heals from, too. He just pours a little holy water on it. It's like, oh, I'm fine.
Buddy, what are you doing?
Super brutal. Kind of starting a new playlist on my channel called the Squee-El Scares, which I'm just going to feature games from the horror genre such as this, and Resident Evil 8 technically is going to be the start of it. And we got the Callisto Protocol is up next. I'm going to have some gameplay for that one. And that's going to be a scary one. I'm really excited for that one. That one's technically early December. But let's see if I can remember how to get down from here. And there's a switch over there. Get my hand off this hook somehow. Oh gosh, so brutal. I have to put some kind of like warning on this one. And he didn't even like try to hook it off or something. He just rips his hand apart to get it off. Oh, that's so brutal. This isn't even just scary at the moment. This is just like, oh, cringe. Like, geez. Hey, there it is. What did I say? The health water. We'll be fine. Don't worry. Just pour some on there. There you go. Get the other hand. There you go. It's all good. Somehow he's gonna still like wield a gun and run around and open doors and all that now. Crimson glass. Guess I'll need that for something. Surprised it's not having me flip the switch. But at some point here, real soon in the game, you do run into her various daughters and whatnot, and they're kind of like boss fights. Take them out one at a time before you inevitably end up facing Lady D, and she's a boss fight as well. She's actually a pretty fun one. But leading up to that point where you actually face off with her, she can be seen roaming around the castle, kind of similar to how like Nemesis and whatnot used to be in old games. It's kind of just like an invincible enemy that you have to avoid. Can't really defeat them, and they kind of add a little bit of horror to the game because they just sort of chase you around a little bit and haunt you, keeping you on your toes while you explore the environment and try to progress the story. It's pretty cool. Not sure how much of that gameplay I'm gonna get in this video, but we're getting a little bit of this. This video is getting near the end of what I'm gonna do now, but there's just a lot going on here. Hopefully you guys are playing this game. Get to see some of this for yourself and fill in the gaps here that I'm not showing off in my videos. So this is a pretty good game. It's worth a play.
Where have they taken Rose?
And we're back to the lobby now. So this is where they just grabbed us from. And here's your first major puzzle. I'm not going to do this in the video, but you got to go around and get these little masks. These like angel pieces. I got this ring, which will help me open something, I think. But you can also come in here. And you got the Duke again that we just met outside. But this is going to be actually the primary location where you're going to find him for a minute. So if you need to buy, sell stuff, he's in here.
And have you found your daughter?
No.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same. Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase?
Alright, well I'm not going to buy anything from him this time because I haven't really gotten any money since a minute ago when I found him. But there's another save point in here as well, which is very useful. And you've got this little thing here. You find a couple of these throughout the game. You can unlock these and get the little skull in there, which is like an item that you're definitely going to want later in the game. I, of course, can't do anything with this right now. I'd have to come back to it. Maybe... I don't know if I'm going to cover that in one of these videos, though. That's something you definitely require a walkthrough for. So I came from that door, got that door. There's a couple different directions you can go here. Now, this is kind of the main hall. This is what I was talking about. This is kind of like the center of the castle. Everything in this area is going to kind of be stemming off of this little zone here. There's all kinds of doors and stuff. Got to work on finding those masks that I mentioned, and you also have several encounters. Many locked doors, which you need to find keys and do various different things to unlock. It's very familiar to anyone that has played a decent amount of Resident Evil, like I mentioned before. So, whoops, I kind of backtracked accidentally and ended up back here in the beginning. But let's see. I guess I'll go upstairs here. Just gonna try to maybe get this going, because as you see right now, there's not really much going on. Everything's all quiet. But the more you kind of get done in this little section of the game, the more that kind of starts happening. It gets a little more intense. Lady D will show up, so will the vampire sisters. And you're not so free to just roam around like this unopposed like I am. So also it's like enjoy this while it lasts. Use your time well. I'm trying to explore as much as I can. Find a little bit of any items I can use or something. There's another locked door that's fancier than usual, so that won't need just a key. That'll probably need like an eye or something. Some item to go in there to open that. I think I can open these jars as well, yep. Any ammo I can get. Health items, crafting items, anything as usual. Gunpowder. which I guess I could show you guys how to craft real quick as well. That door's locked. So we're not doing anything upstairs right now, or not yet. So you got your items here, my inventory, as you guys all saw before. The key items which you've seen, these are things you use to unlock doors and whatnot. But this is the crafting screen. So I've got a decent amount of ammo, so I'm not going to craft any ammo. But that takes gunpowder and rusted scrap, as you can see. And there's even a small little list of everything you have inventory-wise, because I also need herbs and chem fluid, like here. I've already got 2 med first aids, whatever you want to call them, med bottles. But I'm going to go ahead and craft 1 more. Well, 2 more, I guess. Didn't mean to craft 2, but I've got 4 now. So really, I'm pretty stocked up for where I'm at in this point of the game. It means I'm going to need to use something in order to have enough space for anything new picked up. Alright, I actually spoke too soon about not needing to do anything upstairs. I was just, it's slowly coming back to me now. But so we got this ring here. I needed to examine it and look at it like this, and then you can kind of see the thing popped up. I hit it, so now I've extracted this maroon eye. So I have this instead of the ring. Now I'll take the eye here and actually apply it to this door now. So I can open the door here, because this is the only way to progress right now is through this door. We come through here, and oh no, we've got, I think, our first encounter with one of the vampire ladies. They have these like little swarms that are just kind of ridiculous.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch. Taking a long,
So I might be going this way.
Which would you prefer?
There's another door we can't open. Unless you can open it with a family photo. Yeah, I guess we're just running. I can't remember. I think you can take them down.
You will look wonderful.
I just can't remember if it's in this segment or if it has to be done later. One way or another, I'm gonna get her. Whoop, and it just fell. So, but I've kind of gotten away from her for now. I believe we're technically in a new part of the castle now. We're in like the basement or whatever. All the rusted scrap and whatnot I can get. And there she is. Lady D herself. And I'm pretty sure, I think that bottle she just had is what I needed for one of the previous rooms. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure she locked the door. Or yeah, we can't go through that door. So we're going this way. Break that. I thought this room was kind of cool, to be honest. Trust in light. Yeah, the vampire ladies probably don't appreciate light. Not sure if there's anything else down here, really. Oh, here we go. Push that towards these flames and light them. There we go. There we go. We can go this way now. There's some really dark hallway. Wow. It's even darker than the rest of it. So I'm guessing, yeah, we're definitely in like the basement now of the castle or something. Covered in dried blood. Just prison cells mainly. I was hoping there'd be some, at least some items. Here we go. Oh no, that's not an item. Well. Finally find an item and it's just money. I need ammos. I'll take that, I guess. Rusted scrap. I can use that for crafting. Some metal scrap. Aha! Zombie people. Kind of just spraying with the pistol because I have so many bullets now and I don't really need to worry about it. Alright. Got a crystal skull. Pipe bomb, which I don't have enough space in my inventory, so might have to leave that. If anything, I should be using enough pistol rounds to clear up some space here. Just grab that. Now I can carry it. And then I guess I'll go through that little hole in the wall there. Just wanted to finish exploring here. More shotgun ammo. Oh, we got a bunch of these guys coming out of the woodwork. Alright. That's that. I found a necklace on one of them. Can't go through there. I guess this is progressing more than I thought. I was gonna go check this one little hole in the floor in here real quick. Oh no, I guess you can't really crawl under that. Never mind. Alright, I heard somebody else in here. I thought. Yeah, there he is. Alright. Still have some pistol rounds to spare. Trying to use the pistol more right now since these enemies are more manageable. You know, save your better guns for better or more intense combat situations. No, can't get in there. Kinda same old, all these rooms and stuff, you know, you can't open right now because you don't have this or that.
I can't
Open this
believe
chest here.
Sandra caused all this mess.
Uh-oh. See if I can progress now. See, now this isn't Lady D, but it's kind of the same concept. Like, I think I can kill her actually if I'm tenacious enough. I can't quite remember, to be honest. But right now it's sort of set up in the theme of where you're just kind of running away from her. And I like this though, this is creepy. She's definitely gonna be on me.
Where are you going, little one?
Uh-oh. Actually, I always thought this little fight was pretty cool.
Bullets cannot harm.
And now she's vulnerable.
Thing.
That's what I brought this for.
I feel no pain. This can't be.
Dun dun dun, take that. And that's one of the sisters. And so now I have a crystal torso from her. And she dropped more ammo. Actually handled that pretty well, honestly. So she's dead. So there's two more of those sisters plus Lady D roaming around. And oh, this is the bottle I needed actually. I believe. Get some items. So now I make my way back to kind of the main hallway, I guess. I really need to get a lockpick. But now I gotta gun part, actually, so that's pretty cool. I can equip it to my pistol here. So, slight upgrade. You can upgrade all your weapons and stuff in the game. Oh, hey, there's the lockpick. So now that I've got that, I can come back over here and pick this lock. It's actually several locks I've already come across that needed a lockpick. So we just got a wooden angel statue. And that was it. So the lockpick is a consumable, so of course I'll need more. I might actually see if I can buy some from the Duke next time I see him, which should be pretty soon here, if I recall. So you just end up back in the main room again. So with this one, I should be able to just go put this wine on the pedestal, I believe. Which was like upstairs or whatever. So I've killed my first vampire lady, so Lady D should be showing up pretty soon. That, I know I've been kind of a little repetitive and I haven't fully committed yet, but I've decided that this video is going to end when we get to Lady D. Once she starts hunting us a little bit, that's where I'll end the video. Because I just kind of wanted to be able to really show her off, since she's kind of the fan favorite and she's a cool mechanic, since you can't really stop her. I do like fighting her sisters and all that too. I just don't want to do the full castle arc because it just kind of drags on for a little bit. So there's the courtyard key, so I can get to the courtyard now, which I believe is this door below the stairs here that's been locked on the far side of the room here.
Shall I give you the tour?
Yeah, this right here. And there's another vampire lady. So her, I don't know if I can really do anything about her. Unlike the other one. Here we go, courtyard key. Open that door. Go out here. Here we go. So you actually probably, if you guys were watching some of my previous videos, you might even remember this area from the DLC. You do end up replaying a little bit of the game, or like going to some areas in the DLC that you do go to in the base game. So take that for what it is. But now I've got several more directions I can head in with the courtyard being opened up. Let's try this door. Yeah, here we go. So there goes Lady D again. So we're kind of lightly following her at this point, while also avoiding her daughters, who are actively looking for us. Let me just break this jar, because I'm sure she won't hear that. I remember what part is coming here. Just more story.
What have you done to my daughter?
Yeah, I believe she just found out that I killed one of her daughters. I got a map. That's good. And this is, I believe, this is another puzzle. It was also a puzzle in the DLC, so of course I'm not going to focus on that. Alright, so I did that little puzzle, and you end up in another short little basement section, killing some of the zombie dudes again. I skipped through all that real quick, because here we are, where we are outside the big bad's bedroom. Getting close to seeing her in the game.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him... No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
She's angry because I killed her daughter. A villain that actually cares about their underlings. Yeah, just stroll into her bedroom now, you know.
Rose, where are you?
Well, the baby was probably here at some point. Should be something else here. Aha, I was gonna say. Alright, let's use her little key on this door here.
Oh, shit.
And, oh no. There she
All
is.
this for a child who isn't even here.
What the hell, dude?
You ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come into my house! You lay your filthy man hands on my daughters! And now you even try to steal my property! How dare you!
Slam me on the floor hard enough until it breaks. Once again, I'm fine.
And I will break you!
Go ahead, do your worst.
Alright, now she's aware that I'm running around the castle as well, so everyone's hunting me actively. Things are gonna get more intense from here. Yep.
Like I'd let you get away. You'll be sliced to ribbons.
Just lost an entire hand. But it'll be fine. Alright, and there she is, guys. That's her.
You will learn what it means to insist.
So eventually she's going to be running around the castle, trying to take us out. Which I can't actually even use my right hand. So I can't even like attempt to fire at her. Just take my hand back, hit the switch, you know. Got my severed hand. So now it's going to take a second for the door to open, so that was real close. You just got to avoid her. And this is pretty much what she does. See, that's about how fast she moves. She's got her claw hand, so she will attack you if she gets close enough. And you're just avoiding her. You can't even slow her down, really, like you could with her daughters. So, just running, running, running. Not even messing with her. Might be able to use our key for that door there, I believe. Yep. Alright, let's go. And I got a mask. So I believe that's actually one of the masks I need for the puzzle in the main room there.
Running will get you nowhere!
But we've survived our first little encounter with the big vampire lady. And here we go again with the magic water. He's just gonna pour all that on there. Reattach the hand. Let it do its thing. And he's fine, he's fine. It's just doesn't get any more ridiculous than that. But we're going to head back up to the castle now. The area you guys saw a little earlier in the video here. And Lady D is going to be roaming those halls now, hunting me in the way that you just saw in that basement. So, things are going to be intense. And we still have 2 of her daughters to kill, technically. And I believe we can even run into zombie enemies now. Sort of roaming the grounds. There might have been one behind me there. Yeah, there's one right there. So, everything's much more unfriendly now. But now that we're back here, you can take the mask piece. Yeah, no one's here right now, but now you gotta like constantly look around and watch your back because Lady D will be here somewhere. But really, you come down here, and I forget which one it is. The Mask of Sorrow. So, happiness, pleasure, sadness. So this is where I want to put the Mask of Sorrow. And that's that. That's 1 out of 4 down. Got 3 more I need to find for this door right here to open. You can see how the little flame there just lit up. Gotta get all 4 of them. So, probably gonna go in there and save in just a second here. And then at that point, it's just continuing opening the door. There she is. I was hoping she'd show up. You can't even stop her. But she's gonna be roaming around now, so all I can do is just run away. Avoid her at all costs. Don't let her get close to you. She'll just damage you. However, though, she will not follow you in here.
pleasure to see you safe. How were things?
No sign of Rose.
I'm so sorry it turned out that way. Well, you'll find your way to her once you're out of this castle.
I think you already said that. Let's skip this.
Welcome, welcome.
But I need to
You're
restock
sure
on
to
a few
find something
things. Come over here, save, you know, do the usual. But you can go back out, and it's like I said, she won't come in here. So you can open the door now. As soon as you enter that room, she kind of de-aggroes. And then she's just wandering around. She may wander off. She can go into different sections of the house. Sometimes you might not see her for a minute. But you'll cross paths again. But I just let her kind of follow me all the way right here. She still managed to get me. But yeah, you see, she cannot come through the door there. So she'll give up without too much effort, and she'll just wander off. And she may go through that door over there. She may wander back up that way.
You disgusting.
But I'm going to go ahead and just let her give up. That's pretty much where I'm going to call this video, though. I got everything I wanted to. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Make sure you like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel. As always, that helps me out. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.